so good. My name is Gloria, and I'll be your host for tonight for Ndovu Spotlight. And just to give you guys a bit of a background about Ndovu and what Ndovu Spotlight is all about, it's basically a chance to highlight trendsetters, such as these guys over here, that are doing things here in Tanzania and doing it well and doing it big. So it's an opportunity to sit down, hear from them, have a discussion, but also not just me doing the talking, asking the questions, but it's also a chance for everybody here in your audience to also interact. So if you look over here, this is where all this social media interaction is going to be happening. So if you want to ask any questions to any of the panelists, so Andrew, Mercy, or Evans, you can hashtag Ndovu Spotlight. So ask a question and hashtag Ndovu Spotlight so I can see it. But we'll also be going out in the audience, and if I do know your name, I will pick on you. So just prepare yourselves. So let me introduce some of these guys over here. How you guys doing?
Good, good.
So I'm going to start with funny man Evans. So Evans Bukuku. Evans Bukuku is somebody I run into a lot of times when I go into Choice. And he has a morning show. You do a lot of different things. He's a comedian, but I know you wear a lot of hats. So I want you to let the people know who you are and who is Evans Bukuku?
Well, Evans Bukuku, a man of many talents, but keeping everything very, very simple and enjoy everything that I do.
And we have Mercy over here, the beautiful Mercy. And she makes some good ice cream, just let me tell you. So Mercy, who is Mercy?
Mercy is a dreamer. She enjoys what she does. And I eat a lot of ice cream. Every day.
Good answer, good answer. Andrew, AKA Drew, how you doing?
Good, what's up?
For those who don't know Drew, who is Drew?
Andrew is a very passionate and creative person. I like to think a lot. Sometimes I overthink. But I'm also very logical. I love creative things, whether it's in media, whether it's in fashion, whether it's in technology. I just love when creativity really makes people do things that maybe weren't in their interest or sort of inspires people. So creativity is big for me.
Awesome. So I'm going to jump back to Evans, and this is a question I know I've been wondering about, and I'm sure a lot of people have been wondering about, but how did you come into being a comedian? Because comedy is not that huge in Tanzania, but it has been growing, the past 5 years. But how did Evans start in the business?
I'm going to start off by saying comedy is actually very, very big. It was very big. It wasn't formalized, so it was very, very haphazard, but how do I come into comedy? I've been a naughty boy ever since I was young. Very naughty. I used to walk around with lots of stuff just to create situations. But I didn't know how to... Huh?
Like what? Like rats and roaches and...
Oh, yeah.
We good.
So I used to have these scenarios in my head, like what if, what if, what if. At the same time trying to... Every time I come to meet up with my friends, I have something new to bring to the table. But as time went on, I kept on following up on comedians, getting inspiration from various stand-up comedians, sitcoms, someone like Rowan Atkinson who plays Mr. Bean. So many different comedians in different fields. That helped me. And cartoons, of course, cartoon freak, Ndovu. So eventually the time came through and I said, you know what? Someone said, hey, man, we've got something going on. Why don't you come and do some stand-up comedy? Didn't have a clue as to what to do. But I watched so much stand-up comedy, I said, I can do this. Now you do, that's what it takes. The fact that, you know what, I think I can do this. In Atosha. The rest follows.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice. Mercy, moving on to you. So tell us, how did the whole ice cream business become what it is today? Because your ice cream is pretty good. So how did you dream up this whole business? How did you decide, you know what, I want to start selling ice cream?
The whole idea started with chocolate. I wanted to do chocolate. Towards my university, as I come out the station, there's a chocolate shop. Every time you pass there, there's this machine just goes, phew, 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 and the smell. You go in, you grab a chocolate drink, you go to class. And I was like, how about I do this? And then took a course, learned.
Took a course in making chocolate?
Yeah.
It's a course on how you can make chocolate. Okay.
My first question was, it's always raining here, it's always cold, there's only 3 months of summer. And in Africa, it's always summer. Then there should be parlors everywhere. So at that moment, I said, I'm going to have ice cream parlors all over Tanzania, the biggest one by the beach. It was just me, And myself on the garden saying that.
So this was just a dream.
It was just
at
a
that
dream.
point.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
So I just want to jump to Andrew over there because you're so attentive right now. So Andrew, I know you wear a lot of hats, you do a lot of things, you tried your hands at a lot of different things. So how did you become Manisha's managing director, and how's that position been so far?
Okay, so Manisha, actually, I took over Manisha. I didn't really start it off myself. My sister was running Manisha, and she gave me the opportunity to take over this NGO it used to be. So it was kind of, let me go back to, let's say, my educational background, because I studied international relations, so a lot of politics, a lot of sociology, a lot of, government issues. So I was expecting to end up maybe working in a government or NGO or something, but then I also had a lot of experience working with media, advertising, marketing, because it was just fun, like making cool things and making people go buy it, or
So
making people go do it. Thing. So yeah, and then Manisha currently is like a combination of what I studied and what I liked to do, which is media, marketing, advertising, and influencing people, and also in a positive way.